Hey there! At the time of this recording, COVID-19 is still present in America and has closed down schools for one semester, and we just don't know what schooling is going to look like moving forward until the virus is contained. But I'm not a scientist, I'm a teacher tutor. So let's talk about how we can help your child get back on track despite what's happening with the schools right now in 2020. I'm Allison DeFrees, and you're watching Reading with Allison. There are a few different steps I want to walk you through right now to help you get back on track with learning without hiring an expensive tutor. We all like saving money, and with the global pandemic right now, it's more important than ever that we watch every dollar and make sure we are doing what we can with what we have. I know you want to help your child's reading get back on track, so let's talk about 3 steps to implement when you're looking to do that at home. So step 1, you need to get a program, a plan, or a pathway, something to follow that will help you. Now, when we all became parents, we weren't handed a how to care for a baby manual, and we were not handed a how to teach your child how to read manual when they became interested in reading and did pre-reading skills, nor did we get it when they started formal education. So there's no manual that you were missing. You were not supposed to have it because it wasn't coming. And you are doing everything you know how to do, and you're doing a great job. Even by watching this video, I know that you are interested in learning more about reading and how to teach it for the benefit of your child. That makes you a great parent. So you're going to want to bring in a little bit of support to help you. This program or this system or this pathway, whatever it ends up being, it's good if you can get some benefits along with it. That's why I recommend doing something different than a workbook. I recommend getting a full program. That's the type of program that I built for my students. It has video lessons, I have all these audio recordings, I have worksheets and flashcards and weekly support for parents. I mean, I go all out to help the parents and to help the kids. But it's not simply a workbook. I didn't hand someone a workbook and say, good luck. That doesn't work for everybody, and it doesn't engage students well enough in my experience. So I want you to find a program or a system or a pathway that's going to work for your family and be engaging, and also feel like it's from someone or some company that you enjoy learning from. You might be spending a lot of time with your program, so it's a good idea to make sure you pick one that's best for you. Now, I know we're all trying to save a little bit of money, but sometimes having some skin in the game actually helps you show up better and more consistently. So sometimes these programs, these systems are going to cost money, and that's okay. I mean, a lot of hard work went into them anyway. A lot of research and a lot of meetings about how to make this best for the students went into those. And it's okay if it costs some money. Just do what's best for your family right now. Whether it's $100 or $1,000, you'll find something that's best for you. And yes, it might be a splurge, and if your family can absorb that right now, then that's okay. Just do what's best for your family. So step 1 is to find a system, a program, a pathway, something that you can follow to help your child get their reading and writing and spelling skills back on track. Here is your second step. The second step is you need to make time to help your child with their skills. So you may have been one of those families back here in America in March when schools closed for preventing the spread of COVID-19. And you may have been one of those families that wrote the routine, the daily schedule on a whiteboard or on a big poster board, and everyone in your family was to, do work from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. and then have recess. I'm sure you saw that going around social media, but that was a really good strategy, honestly. Finding some time, scheduling time to do this, to practice reading and writing skills, means that it's going to happen. What we schedule gets accomplished. So pick some time that your child will be working on their skills. For many of the families I work with, school is a little bit uncertain. They might go to school, but then get a call a couple hours later saying school's closing because there's been a detected case of COVID-19. Please come get your child. And then they feel like, oh my gosh, my day is going to be messed up. And it's a lot of uncertainty, and none of us have the answers right now. But if you have a plan in place that says Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we will be practicing reading and spelling skills for 45 minutes. Then no matter what happens with school, you will continue your plan for practicing reading and spelling skills. And if your plan continues, you will see progress. I made a packet for parents about how to find time to help their child with reading and spelling skills. I want you to go download it at www.allisondefrees.com/time. I'll link to that below. In my workbook, I ask some questions that will help guide you and your family to thinking about when you can work on reading and spelling skills together. Now, we've gone over step 1, which was to get a program, get a system, get something in place that's going to help you. And yes, it may involve paying some money. And second, we talked about how you have to have time or carve out time, schedule time to actually do that work. And now step 3 is to actually show up and do it. Yeah, if you have said that you're going to put in a total of 2 hours of practice a week, then it's important that you hold true to that. In that time planning workbook that I mentioned, I go into a section where we think about the transition time into this new routine. And it might take you 2 to 3 weeks to prove to yourself and prove to your children that this is a schedule change that your family is making. We will spend 2 hours or whatever it is a week practicing our skills. So have some understanding that it may take some time to get into a new routine, but getting into a new routine will hopefully allow your family to see progress in your child's reading and spelling skills. So it's imperative. If you liked this video or found it helpful, would you please give it a thumbs up and maybe subscribe to my channel? Those actions really help other parents find it too, and I do appreciate it. I hope you download that packet, and I will see you again next week. Bye!